Alright, so, yeah, I have a problem with my headlight here. It keeps going on and off, and what ended up happening was, this is actually the headlight. It's a good headlight, but what I found out that it's some shoddy wiring with the pigtail assembly. So, this is the problem right here, okay? You could see why it's having a problem, right? It looks like it's burnt out or something, completely destroyed. I'm going to try to just replace this, and I had to unplug the battery. The other problem that it was having is because today when I was messing with this, the windshield wipers started randomly just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and once I couldn't turn it off. Another time it would just turn off in the middle of the thing, and it wouldn't go back down. And so the windshield wipers were acting up. Thankfully, it was raining today, and I needed them, but I think it had something to do with this. And it's only because I was messing around with this today, trying to wiggle it around to get it to work. This headlight's a good headlight. It just, that's what happened. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and replace that pigtail assembly. I got the new part. It's a Duralast. I got it from AutoZone. We need this to crimp the wires on, and then I had to get this as well because I don't actually have a crimping tool. But all it is I'm going to take the one piece there. I'm going to just splice some new wiring and use these things, and then I've got to use my heat gun, which I have a heat gun that I had put down here somewhere. Sorry, I don't know where I put the heat gun. Oh yeah, here's my heat gun. So what I have to do is once I crimp these wires on, I gotta just use the heat gun a little bit to melt the plastic, and it should be good to go. This should solve the problem. As you can see, this part, you can see both ends, and then you can see the end on this one here. You can see how shot it is. That's why it was acting up. So I will, for $40, I'm hoping to fix all of the issues with my Jeep Compass today that have just come up. I feel like this thing is haunted, but that's what happens, we'll see what happens. Alright, so I went ahead and replaced this thing, and as you can see, I put those new crimps on there where they needed to be, and I put the new part on. It's a much better part. And I used the heat gun there to go ahead and heat the plastic onto each other as well. And so I'm going to see if this fixes the light and the wipers, because I have a feeling that that shoddy wiring did something to the wipers. If it doesn't fix the wipers, and especially since I've had the battery off, it should have reset it after some time. And so if it's not reset, then I'm going to have to get it diagnosed, or maybe even replace the windshield wiper nodule in the cab there. Something might have got shorted out, or a fuse might have got blown or something. But anyway, we'll see what happens. Thanks. Alright, so we're at the moment of truth where we're going to see how everything went with the headlights and with the windshield wipers. So let's go ahead and turn this baby on. Alright. I'm going to back it out so I don't get a bunch of carbon monoxide in here. Alright, now here are my windshield wipers. Hey, the windshield wipers are working. Working perfectly. Before, what was happening is I would turn it on and it would just go like and then sometimes it would just stop like right in the middle of the thing when I tried to turn it off, and sometimes wherever I turned it off it would just stop. Now it's working properly. So fixing the headlight, and let me just go outside. Headlight is working absolutely perfectly. Okay, and fix both problems at once. Thank God. This was about, for the tools and the parts, cost me $43 and some change. The guy at Midas wanted to charge me $163 just to look at it, and then whatever it would cost to fix it, and probably would have overcharged me. Probably would have cost me $500. But thank you, Lord, for giving me the wisdom to be able to do that.